Faith is transformative. Believing in the realness of faith can be an elusive conviction. Living in a physical, finite, and secular world makes it difficult to grasp, let alone experience the full force of God's presence and power. What would faith look like for you? Do you believe God is powerful in your life? Matthew 17, verse 19 through 20. Then the disciples came to Jesus privately and said, "Why could we not cast it out?" He said to them, "Because of your little faith. For truly I tell you, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move, and nothing will be impossible for you." Hebrews 11, verse 1 and 6. Faith shows the reality of what we hope for. It is the evidence of things we cannot see, and it is impossible to please God without faith. Anyone who wants to come to Him must believe that God exists and that He rewards those who sincerely seek Him. Romans 10:17. Consequently, faith comes from hearing the message, and the message is heard through the word about Christ. Psalm 73, verse 1 through 3 and 25 through 26. God is truly good to Israel, to those who have pure hearts. But I had almost stopped believing. I had almost lost my faith because I was jealous of proud people. I saw wicked people doing well. I have no one in heaven but you. I want nothing on earth besides you. My body and my mind may become weak, but God is my strength. He is mine forever. The idea of changing the world might seem like some type of motivational mantra, but it really can happen. What has been consistently true of the human condition since creation is few want to dream like this, imagine like this, sacrifice for this, or take the faith risk to become what we need to be, so our most extraordinary possibilities become reality. Do you believe changing the world is possible? What are some impossible things in your life that you need faith to accomplish or overcome? James 5, verse 17 through 18. Elijah was a man with human frailties, just like all of us, but he prayed and received supernatural answers. He actually shut the heavens over the land so there would be no rain for 3.5 years. Then he prayed again, and the skies opened up over the land so that the rain came again and produced the harvest. Habakkuk 3, verse 2. Lord, I have heard of your fame. I stand in awe of your deeds, O Lord. Renew them in our day, in our time make them known. In wrath remember mercy. Romans 8, verse 28 through 30. We are confident that God is able to orchestrate everything to work towards something good and beautiful when we love Him and accept His invitation to live according to His plan. From the distant past, His eternal love reached into the future. You see, He knew those who would be His one day, and He chose them beforehand to be conformed to the image of His Son, so that Jesus would be the firstborn of a new family of believers, all brothers and sisters. As for those He chose beforehand, He called them to a different destiny so that they would experience what it means to be made right with God and share in His glory. Luke 18, verse 27. Jesus responded, "What appears humanly impossible is more than possible with God, for God can do what man cannot." Isaiah 54, verse 1. Spread out, think big, use plenty of rope, drive the tent pegs deep. You're going to need lots of elbow room for your growing family. You're going to take over whole nations. You're going to resettle abandoned cities. Don't be afraid. You're not going to be embarrassed. Don't hold back. You're not going to come up short. John 15, verse 4 through 5. Remain in me, and I will remain in you. For a branch cannot produce fruit if it is severed from the vine, and you cannot be fruitful unless you remain in me. Yes, I am the vine, you are the branches. Those who remain in me, and I in them, will produce much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. Ephesians 1, verse 19 through 20. I pray that you will continually experience the immeasurable greatness of God's power made available to you through faith. Then your lives will be an advertisement of this immense power as it works through you. This is the mighty power that was released when God raised Christ from the dead and exalted him to the place of highest honor and supreme authority in the heavenly realm. In what area of your life do you need faith to access God's power?